Welcome back, deep divers. Ready for another fascinating journey? Today, we're diving into the life of a true icon, Walt Disney.
The man who built an empire on imagination.
Exactly. We've got excerpts from a biography and, well, let's just say there are some surprises in store.
Oh, absolutely. His story is full of twists and turns, moments you wouldn't expect.
Like, for example, did you know he was actually fired from his first animation job?
After just 6 weeks?
Can you imagine getting fired from the very thing you're most passionate about?
Must have been a huge blow to think, this is the guy who gave us Mickey Mouse and Disneyland.
It really makes you wonder, right? How did he bounce back from that? What drove him?
Well, to understand that, we need to go back to the beginning. His childhood.
Yeah, let's rewind. The bio says he loved drawing as a kid, even sold sketches to neighbors.
Little entrepreneur in the making.
But his dad wasn't exactly thrilled about all the art stuff.
Pushed him toward a more practical career path, which I'm sure a lot of people listening can relate to that.
Oh, absolutely. That tension between following your passion and, well, what you're supposed to do.
A tale as old as time.
And for Walt, things were tough, even beyond his dad's disapproval. His family moved around a lot, struggled financially.
He even had to deliver newspapers before school, sometimes falling asleep at his desk from exhaustion.
Imagine that, trying to learn while you're completely exhausted.
It builds character, though, right?
Yeah.
Resilience. And then at 13, he discovers animated films.
A whole new world opens up. It's like a spark ignites,
Yeah, totally. And you can see that spark in everything he did afterward, even when things got tough.
Which brings us back to that first animation job. Getting fired.
6 weeks in. Brutal.
But here's the thing. That setback actually led him to meet Ub Iwerks.
The guy who became his partner. The key to his early success.
Talk about a silver lining. Sometimes those doors slam shut for a reason.
Couldn't agree more. And together, they launched Laugh-O-Gram Studio, full of dreams and ambitions.
But then, boom, bankruptcy.
Lost everything, including his home.
A devastating blow for anyone, let alone someone so young and driven. It's like, what do you do when your dream crumbles like that?
Well, if you're Walt Disney, you pack your bags, head to Los Angeles.
Starts over with his brother Roy this time.
And that's where things really start to take off. The Disney Brothers studio is born.
And enter Mickey Mouse right on cue in 1928.
Right as the Great Depression is looming.
Talk about perfect timing. This little character explodes onto the scene, captures the world's imagination.
Becomes a symbol of hope in a time of despair.
People needed that, something to smile about.
And Mickey provided that. He was optimistic, resilient, full of fun, just what the doctor ordered.
It's amazing to think all of that came from a guy who was told he wasn't good enough, who lost everything and had to start again.
He never gave up on his dreams. In fact, there's this quote from him that I love. It's kind of fun to do the impossible.
And he did, didn't he? Proved all those doubters wrong, created a whole world of magic.
It's inspiring, isn't it? It makes you think, what's possible if you truly believe in yourself and your vision?
And he wasn't content with just Mickey. He wanted to build something bigger, something bolder.
He dreamed of a place where families could escape from reality, a world of imagination and wonder. He dreamed of Disneyland, a place where you could step right into a cartoon.
Yeah. It sounds crazy now, but back then it was revolutionary.
Totally unheard of. And of course, not everyone got it.
A lot of people must have thought he was nuts. I mean, building a whole theme park?
The investors were skeptical. The critics, too. They were all predicting financial disaster.
But Walt, he just kept pushing forward.
Total belief in his vision.
And he knew he couldn't do it alone, right?
Yeah.
There's this quote that really stuck with me. You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make the dream a reality.
So true. It's all about collaboration, bringing people together around a shared goal.
Like, think about it. Have you ever achieved anything truly great without a team to support you?
Exactly. The power of collective effort.
So we've got Walt building his empire, creating these iconic characters, revolutionizing entertainment.
But even with all that success, life wasn't always a fairy tale, was it?
No, the biography mentions he had some pretty serious health problems later in life.
A reminder that even the greats are human.
It's easy to forget that. We put them on a pedestal and forget they face struggles too.
Makes their achievements even more impressive, don't you think?
Absolutely. And despite those health issues, he never stopped innovating.
Always pushing the boundaries. Introduced synchronized sound to animation. Pioneered full-length animated features.
22 Academy Awards. That's the most ever for an individual, right?
Incredible, isn't it? But even with all those awards, he remained humble, focused on the team.
Always gave credit where credit was due.
There's another quote of his that I love. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing.
Simple, but so powerful, it's a call to action.
Exactly. It's about taking that first step, turning dreams into reality.
And that's the beauty of Walt Disney's legacy, isn't it? He showed us that anything's possible with enough passion and perseverance.
His life was a testament to the power of imagination, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, we can achieve incredible things.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. What impossible dream would you pursue if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you go for if you knew you absolutely couldn't fail?
It's kind of a mind-blowing thought, isn't it?
It is. Makes you realize we probably put way too many limits on ourselves.
Oh, for sure. We get so caught up in what we think we can't do.
Exactly. But Walt, he was fearless. He just went for it, even when everyone told him it was impossible.
And that's what made him so extraordinary, that unwavering belief in himself and his vision.
So what if we all tapped into a little bit of that Disney magic, you know?
What if we dared to dream bigger?
And then actually went after those dreams with that same passion and tenacity.
I mean, it doesn't have to be building a theme park or anything. It could be anything, right?
Yeah. Absolutely, big or small. It's about finding that spark of creativity, that thing that makes you come alive.
And then just going for it, not letting fear hold you back.
Because even if we stumble, even if we fail, it's all part of the journey.
It's how we learn and grow.
And who knows, maybe we'll even create a little magic of our own along the way.
Exactly. Because Walt Disney's story teaches us that anything is possible if we dare to dream.
And never give up on those dreams. So to all our deep divers out there, keep exploring, keep creating.
And keep that Disney magic alive in your own lives.
That's it for today's deep dive. Until next time, folks.